Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Walk MD. I'm Dr. Brian Kindle.
And I'm Dr. Brittany Frankel.
And this is your cure for boring conversation. If you want a
You didn't let me...
What?
You say
What did I do?
your cure.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to split it. I'm sorry. Your cure...
No, I'm done.
You're done now?
I'm out.
Hey, but listen, if you want non-boring conversations, this is the podcast for you, where we walk you through our routine of how we go on coffee walks and talk about all the things and keep it real, but also keep it away from how was your day? Good. How was your day?
I just found another word that bugs me the way you say it.
Well, maybe we can talk about that today.
Let's add it
Okay,
to the list.
Hold on, but first the people need to know what are you drinking? What are you drinking out of?
I'm drinking a cold oat milk latte because it's been sitting in front of me for about 2 hours now. And Brian doesn't realize it's already been reheated twice.
Yeah.
And I was like, it needs to be reheated again. He's like, it's already been twice. And I'm like, this is the mom's anthem. Like, this is what we do. We reheat coffee like 5 times during the morning.
That's what you do.
Because you don't get to it because you're doing all the things.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. But it's in my this is fine mug.
Yes.
I
think you used that last time. We're still there.
Yeah.
We're still in that stage of life. I'm drinking out of a Christmas mug. Has a little Christmas surprise in it.
It's throw it back to one of our previous episodes where it's like it's basically clean on the inside and like fun on the inside.
Fun on the inside. Oh,
wait, clean on the outside, fun on the inside.
Yes.
There's like a little Christmas tree. I think I've used this one before, maybe.
A little Christmas tree that as you drink, it starts to emerge, exposes it. It comes out.
I don't want to ever see you do that. Gesture again.
I know. Okay, I'll try not to. Okay, well, let's get started on our coffee walk. You want to give us a little intro or preview of what we're going to be talking about today?
All right. So today, your framework for non-boring conversation would be what's on your mind, current events, dreams.
You forgot about the host-led surprise topic.
You put it wrong on here, and you also left this, which is not what we're doing.
I took that out. No, I deleted that for sure.
I actually want to slap you right now. And a would you rather.
Hey, it's not my fault.
We love a would you rather.
We love a would you rather.
Our kids love a would you rather too.
We do a lot. Well, we haven't done a lot of would you rathers.
I did would you rather on trauma rounds the other day.
Did you? Yeah. It's a fun one. Yeah, it's a fun game. Great with the kids. I agree.
The one I did with the kids is the one I did with my residents and APPs of would you rather get a shot in the eye or your toenail ripped off?
Oh, that's tough. I would do shot in the eye, though.
See, it's pretty
definitely
big.
Shot in the eye.
It's pretty 50-50. Some people are like, oh, toenail ripped off for sure. Oh, no. And others are like, no. Like, I'll take a needle in the eye.
As a person who has ripped off toenails for real.
Don't be
No, I'm not being dramatic. Like, I do it to patients sometimes. Like, I have to take their...
Yeah.
It's a painful thing. Like, just to do it is painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that. Stick that needle in my eye. Let's go. Okay.
Save that. We're talking to ourselves.
Yeah, I know. It's all good. All right, so.
All right, what's on your mind?
What is on my mind? So, I don't know what I am talking about on this episode. I forgot already. Oh, yes.
You're having to look at your notes.
But my notes didn't say. Oh, Elf on the Shelf. Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure I wasn't talking about current events because I still have the current events are on my mind. So what is on my mind right now is just Elf on the Shelf. So our daughter was so mad at me this morning.
Oh, really?
She was. She gets like me, like that internal rage that she's trying really hard not to. So I woke her up. As I'm waking her up, her number one question is,
Where's Elf?
Where's Elf?
Yeah.
In my mind, I go, oh no, I forgot to move Elf. And so I was like, why don't you get changed before breakfast this morning? Like she normally loves pajamas.
Yeah.
Our daughter is a pajamas girl.
Yeah.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
And so she likes to eat breakfast in her pajamas before she changes for school. So I made her change before she came downstairs so that I could run downstairs and hide Elf really quick. I'm over it. And she was so mad because she's like, I don't want, she was all raging. And then after she ate and wasn't hangry anymore, she's like, Dad, I really just like to be in my pajamas for breakfast. I didn't have the heart to tell her, like, well, Daddy forgot about Elf, so
because
that's
of Daddy's
why
inadequacies
inadequacies
that you can't be comfortable.
I just there was a season in life where I loved Elf. You and I both did. Like we would get really creative with it, and But like we've been doing this now for over a decade.
That's true.
I am over it. I am over it.
Our elf is not very creative anymore.
He used to be really
He'll
creative.
have creative spurts.
Check out our Instagram. We posted our very creative elf that we had.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has creative spurts, but yeah, he's tired.
Yeah, my mom, the kid's grandmother, she'll send us all kinds of ideas, and I'm like, none of that's ever gonna
None of that.
happen.
Nope.
It's not happening.
Nope. So yeah, that's what's on my mind.
That's what's on your mind.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I already kind of mentioned mine, but the reheating of coffee, it's like a whole situation. And okay, so we recently were looking into what kind of coffee maker. This will probably be a whole other episode on its own. But a lot of what was in the chats were the like, well, don't worry about how hot it gets. You just need the ember mug, or you just need the reheater or whatever that looks like a candle warmer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that doesn't do it for me. Like, it just keeps it at barely above room temperature, and I'm not here for it. No. And you have to hand wash that crap, and I don't want to hand wash anything ever. I'm a surgeon, and I will wash my hands.
No, we literally buy kitchen things based off can they go in a dishwasher or not. If they can't go in a dishwasher,
we're not having it.
You're out of here.
I don't want it. I want no part of it. Or I will just dishwash you into brokenness.
That's true too. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
We can get it, but we're only going to use it until it breaks.
That's right.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, Brittany likes her coffee hotter than the sun. I'm talking like if I were to drink it, my mouth would literally melt. In my I wouldn't be able to taste anything for a week.
I want Starbucks to have to double mug me.
Yeah. Yes.
I want to receive it with the sleeve, and through the cup and the sleeve, I want to be like, ooh, hot potato in my hands.
Yeah. You want it the barista to hand it to you and be like, be careful, this is really hot.
Yes.
Yes.
When they say that, I'm like, try me.
Try me.
Try me.
Yeah.
I had a girl the other day, though. I walked into my favorite Starbucks, the one with all the palm trees that I love.
Starbucks.
My favorite Starbucks. And I ordered it extra hot like I always do. She handed it to me and I go, oh, this is hot.
Yeah.
And she goes, it's 200 degrees. I was like,
that's my girl. Look at that.
We don't worry about consumer medical advisories.
We're not going to sue you. Yeah.
Mama is happy. It was incredible. She gave me a little smirk too, try it.
Try it. Love it.
Anyway, that's what's on my mind.
Current events. Let's talk some current events.
So, Brian,
this is this is our coffee watch right here.
This is quintessential. So we've got a few little notes here, so I just can see what's coming. And Brian looked at me and he goes, "Is too much to talk about?" And I was like, I actually don't understand any word that you just said, so I'm gonna guess it's okay. You're just gonna have to explain where we're coming from, because the only word I recognize in any of this is Caribbean. I don't know.
You don't know who Pete Hegseth is?
Not a clue.
Oh wow, yeah. So this is all over the news. There's
what news are you looking at? Because I don't see any of it.
The Twitter sphere and the Instagram sphere and the TikTok sphere and the medical journal sphere. That's that's yours. Mine is USA Today and NBC News and the Drudge Report and NPR and all of that. And it is all over right now because right now the U.S. military is conducting strikes in the Caribbean against drug boats that are potentially bringing drugs to the United States. Okay. There was one back on September 2nd that they hit the drug boat. It exploded, but there were 2 survivors. And then they sent another missile again. Ooh. And not a good look, right?
Okay.
And so it potentially violates a lot of U.S. and international wartime laws and all sorts of stuff. And so now the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, is in hot water over this. And they're also trying to blame the admiral who was in charge of that U.S. Navy fleet that was conducting those strikes. They're trying to blame him, and they're trying to get to the bottom of this how did this happen? What's going on? And so today they're bringing in that admiral for a confidential hearing in the U.S. Capitol to talk about all of this.
I had no idea this was going on.
It's like
Literally, I had no idea.
it's a big deal. I mean, like, you talk about war crimes and stuff. Like, this is a war crime, and it's really big.
I'm confused because I didn't know that you could just go out and like bomb boats that were bringing drugs in.
Well, that's a whole nother story too. And not to get political here, I'm trying to keep it very apolitical right now.
Yeah.
Technically, factual. Technically, the Trump administration has made it that they can do this by designating these drug cartels as terrorist organizations. And so it's kind of under the same law of like what allowed them to do all the stuff in Afghanistan and Iraq with going after these terrorist cells without actually like, so it's just it's a workaround.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Yeah. There's workarounds in every single industry. I mean, there's workarounds in our job all the time. Yeah. There's workarounds in how I get into the operating room quicker.
That's true.
I mean, I know, like, all surgeons know the things that you can say to get you what you need.
Yeah, that's true.
In the operating room.
That's very true.
Anyway.
So to end that, what I want to say is I'm very proud of our U.S. Congress because this has been a bipartisan effort to get to the bottom of this because everybody has recognized this wasn't right and it needs to be.
What exactly wasn't right? The fact that they did it, or the fact that they did it twice?
Well, the fact that it's really all of it, but really what the big thing right now is they did it twice. There were 2 survivors hanging onto this boat, and supposedly what has been leaked information was that supposedly the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, said kill them all. And they sent a second missile. And normal wartime would be, hey, they're completely like, they're not a threat anymore. The threat has been neutralized. Now we go get prisoners of war or, whatever survivors. You just don't kill them. You go and you take them, you get them medical care per all the different Geneva Convention and all that stuff. Like what we would want our troops, if there was a similar strike against our country, we would expect that a country would, hey, you neutralize the threat, and then any survivors you bring in, give medical care, prisoners of war, whatever else needs to happen at that point. But you don't just go in for a second strike and kill everybody.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
that confuses me. I didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't understand military things very much. Because I thought you would do that. Like, I thought you did do that in war. Like, not saying that these people are war criminal. Like, I don't know. That's a whole other issue. Like, if you're talking war tactics, like, I don't know why you would leave survivors, but maybe that's why I'm not in the military.
I think it comes down to like the morals and ethics of it. Like, if there is somebody who's facing you who has a gun, right? And then you get that gun away from them, they no longer are a mortal threat to you.
But like you see all
then
this,
you don't just like.
I guess I'm going off of war movies.
Hollywood
I'm
stuff.
sorry, but like, yeah, I mean, I think about like the retreating, enemy.
Yes.
Like they don't leave those people. Like if they're running away, they don't like say, "Oh, here, buddy."
Well, technically,
we'll take you in.
Yeah, technically, but like. Technically, if you are retreating or anything like that, then you're supposed to like.
That's never. I don't know. Maybe I'm just only watching. I don't know.
I mean, not that again. It's like you and I both know. In medicine, there's a lot of stuff that happens in the moment. That it's like this is what's happening in the moment. You have to deal with the situation in the moment. Yeah. So it's very hard to judge on that. But
we've been talking.
Spending enough time on this.
We've been talking. I just
feel free to fast forward to 13 minutes to get rid of all of that.
Yeah. So current events for me is that Bethenny Frankel started a new dating app.
Yes, I'm here for it. All right, let's talk about Bethenny Frankel. She started a dating app.
She was like, by the way, this swing of like going from Caribbean drug lords and military tactics to Bethenny Frankel's new dating.
Yeah, it's great. This is why our conversations are great.
Quintessential.
Yes.
Us. And we're both engaging and listening.
I love it.
Anyway, so yeah, Bethenny Frankel launched a new dating app. She's been teasing it for a while. Classic marketing.
Classic marketing.
We all learned it from Tay Swift. Like, the tease, the Easter egg, the dangle. Yeah. I used to have an attending who said the angle of the dangle.
Oh, yeah.
And that just
it brings up
lives with me. can't get that out of my head now. Anyway, so she's been teasing it for a while. And she's just said, we kind of watched some of her old Bravo stuff. Like, she was in several relationships and then got married, and then it was a, like, tragic, awful divorce. And she has this daughter that she loves and she lives for. And then she's had a couple of relationships since then, but is very much, like, open in the dating scene and very, like, on blast about what's good and what's not good about dating. And she was just over all of these dating apps and matchmaking services and says that it's just all crap, and she's like tired of navigating this system that doesn't set up people who just want to date for real for success. Yeah. And so she set up this thing, and honestly I can't even remember what it's called, but like it's this whole platform about like if you're really in it and if you really are looking for someone and if you're really looking for connection, like this is the place for you. We're not about like all the other junk.
If there's anybody who can make a successful and like...
I feel like so too.
Like, hey, you aren't allowed in here unless this, and this. Yeah, it's Bethenny Frankel.
I know.
She's a bad A.
She is.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed by her. I think she's really straightforward and a really excellent businesswoman. Yes. And so
and she keeps it real. I feel like she's
does.
a real person. That I don't follow her necessarily on anything, but you've shown me a lot of her stuff, and it's she always has good advice and good stuff. So congrats to her, and I hope it goes well.
Yeah. Okay. Christmas gifts.
So this is a host-led surprise topic.
Well, I just spoiled the surprise.
I know, you spoiled the surprise. So this episode will air, I think, on December 22nd. So we're in that holiday Christmas season to those who celebrate Merry Christmas. So here it is. This is something that we do on our social media stuff. So TikTok and Instagram, if you don't follow us there, you're missing out. It's a who does it better? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, who does it better? Christmas gifts.
I already said it. I know.
It
was.
Christmas gifts.
It was anticlimactic.
It was. So who does it better? Giving Christmas gifts. And for sure you.
100% you. Done. Next question.
No, like we can discuss it though.
No, there's nothing to discuss.
Well, I wanted to put this topic out there because if anybody could, like, if there was a service out there of like teaching people how to give Christmas gifts, Brittany could create that service and do it. Just like so many things in our life, like that you just do so well.
But there's not, I don't know. I am really good at some things, and I'm definitely not good at other things. But for whatever reason, I'm very good at gift giving. Yeah. And I've tried to tease out the nuances of it to help others, aka you. Because that would only benefit me if I could express to you how to give gifts.
Yes, yeah.
And I think it's my massive attention to detail, and it's my intuitiveness, and it's my like heart. Yeah. Which for a surgeon I know is surprising. We have a heart. Who knew?
Who knew?
But I think it's the combination of those things. Like I am constantly, I've said it before, like I'm constantly listening throughout the year. Yeah. I have an iNote, and if I hear anything of a like, oh, that would be so cool. Oh, that would be really neat. These like dreamy phrases about like, oh, how neat is that? Or, oh, how cool. Like I write it down.
That's the key.
That
is the key.
Right. And so by like paying attention and then putting an action with it of like writing it down, then towards the end of the year or by the time their birthday comes around or whatever it is, now I have this list of like ideas and themes and like things that have come up where I'm like, oh, I also look for pain points. Like I look for like, oh, that would be cool. But I also look for pain points, things that like you or the kids complain about or that frustrate you. And like that also, like that's how I do research. Yeah. I look for things that frustrate me. And so that's what I do for gift giving as well.
I mean, right there, you've got like a whole business model. I love it. That should be your next business.
You just want to
Gift giving 101. That's right. I'm going to put you to work. All right.
I'm literally a full-time trauma surgeon and CEO of 3 different things.
I know. I think I can get a little bit more out of you. Let's see.
I'm tired.
I know. She's slumping down in her chair. She may be done with this podcast for the day now.
I have a finger for you.
A good finger, I'm sure. All right. Let's go on to the next topic, our dream segment. We need to do a little bit of dreaming.
Oh, we need it.
We need it right now. We have, man, you know what? What stinks about dreams is that's just what they are sometimes. And sometimes your dreams take a hit and you are like, so we have a very specific dream in mind.
Do we?
Yes, we do. We do have a very specific dream. Well, so we have a dream of owning a mountain lake house.
Yes.
That is the dream.
There's a lot of dreams.
There's a lot of dreams.
One of them.
But that's one of the that's one of our dreams.
Yes.
And we have been saving and we have been doing stuff with our budget and doing all sorts of stuff to put money away so that we can responsibly afford this second home.
Well, we have 3 other homes as real
that's
estate.
True. As real estate
investments.
Yeah.
But as a purely vacation second thing.
Yeah, exactly. And that took a hit this week. It was a huge bummer. We got
a surprise tax bill.
We did get a surprise tax bill.
Call it what it is.
Yeah. And I think dealing with adversity with your dreams is something that happens too. Your dreams aren't always just this dream
fluffy
thing. Yeah, love it. Sometimes it has adversity as well. And I was actually, I talked to our daughter about this. We have some amazing conversations on the way to school. We wax poetic on the way to school sometimes.
What is wax poetic?
Very philosophical, just get really...
Is wax a verb like
wax,
that?
I think so. Wax poetic. Isn't that you get just real, in the thinking... I don't know. We'll Google it. I'm sure it is. But it gets really deep on those conversations. And she was talking about how sad she was that we couldn't get a second dog. Mm-hmm. And we were talking about this in the context of, we can have wants, just like Mom and I have a want of a mountain lake house. But in this moment in life right now, it's not responsible for us to go out and fulfill that want. It has to be the right time for a want. Needs are completely different, but wants, you have to be thoughtful about it. And so, we kind of talked about it then too. So it made me think about our dreams. Yes, it is a dream. Yes, it is a want. But we will survive if we don't get this dream in the next year. We'll continue to work towards it. The hits may keep coming, but we will continue to work toward it, continue to dream about it. And I know that we will see that dream through at some point in the future. So.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah. My dreams right now is traveling. I get the travel itches.
You do.
Real bad. And my son our son.
Yeah.
I just said mine because he's like me in that he gets the travel itch too. And it's not like I get an international travel itch, but I also get just a road trip vacay travel itch as well. But my international one is when's the last time we went on an international trip?
A year and a half. It was back in Paris, right?
Was it France?
Uh-huh.
Well, we kind of went to Canada and Alaska.
Oh, that's true. Canada,
I don't know if that counts.
I mean, we were in Canada for 5 hours.
Yeah.
So does that count?
I don't know if that counts. It was a fun cruise.
It was a great
cruise. Really great cruise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm getting the international travel itch.
Me too, though.
And it's when we went on a date the other night and Brian was like, "Hey, let's talk about," because for my 40th birthday, we're going to go to Paris. It's my favorite place in the world. And the way that I vibe there is unlike anywhere else. And Brian, I think he saw my heart rate go down and my my happiness fulfilled, and he saw it happening just while we were talking about it.
It was crazy. It was just a complete mind and body shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it wasn't even the keep up with the Joneses-ness of Paris.
No.
It was I want to sit at a cafe and I want to look outward and I want a cappuccino and I just want to read a book.
Yeah. Easy.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah. There is something about the Paris cafes, though.
Right?
It's just... Brittany, when the first time I went to Paris, Brittany took me, and it's this hum, this buzz.
It is.
That happens at these cafes.
It is.
And it's like a drug. It's just
I was going to say a dream.
Like a dream.
It's
just it just centers you and calms you.
There's
and you're
something about it.
There's nobody's in a rush.
Yeah.
Everybody's just enjoying the sip
Yeah.
and the seeing and the people watching and the reading and oh, it's so good.
It's a whole vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And the last thing today, would you rather?
I love it. We love a good rather.
We love a good rather.
Well, you said it and I didn't want to interrupt you, so I stopped talking.
We love a good would you rather. Okay.
Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Would you rather, and this kind of goes with the thing, would you rather travel to see family or travel internationally? Would you rather? You want me to go first? I think you and I, the reason I picked this topic is I think you and I are going to have completely different responses.
I would rather travel internationally.
I know.
You would rather travel to see family.
But mine is conditional, right? So it's like because of where we live and because we're not around to be able to go see family all the time, can't drive to whatever, yes, I would rather go back and see family and do all of that. If we lived in a place where it was like, or if people lived here, everybody just moved to Charleston and we could see them on a somewhat regular basis, I would definitely want to travel internationally. But in our current scenario right now, travel to see family.
We can FaceTime from Paris. I would choose international travel every time.
Yeah.
Which says a lot about me as a person, but
it
is what it is.
But see, I think this is where people get it wrong. Just because you don't want to see, just because you would rather travel internationally than see family, it doesn't mean you're a bad person.
That's true.
It doesn't mean that you don't love your family.
That's true.
It doesn't mean anything. It just means that, you are a busy, working, high stress, every day is filled with something going on. And you need that reset. And everybody has a different reset. And your reset is Paris, honestly, or travel, international travel, and that adventure and all of that. And I'm the same way too. My true reset is getting out there and doing adventures. Yeah. I love going and exploring, but at the same time, I also, part of my reset is I get back to my roots. That is another another reset for me.
Doesn't do it for
and that's
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you say that's okay, but I don't know. I still feel like I carry a lot of guilt for that.
Yeah.
Even though I shouldn't, but I do.
Isn't that sad that we carry guilt for that kind of stuff?
I know.
Yeah. We carry guilt for our kids with, I carry a lot of dad guilt. I know you carry a lot of mom guilt. I don't think anybody would ever, if our kids, I think about our kids, if our kids chose to travel internationally as opposed to coming back to see, my thought would be, you do you. I'm very happy for you. My hope would be that, we would be invited on that or that we could go too. But I also understand that everybody has their own things that they need to be their best self. And it doesn't do anybody any good if you go somewhere where it's not helping. It's only adding to you not being able to feel like a reset is happening.
Maybe.
You don't think so?
But I think there's also a level of sometimes you do it because that's how relationships are maintained.
Yeah.
I think there's some level of that as well.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can go through all of life just doing the things that fill your cup. I think sometimes you do things that maybe are just even, half up, half down, maybe don't totally fill your cup, but you do them because they bring other things that are meaningful either to your life or to others' lives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
I get that too. So a balance.
Yeah.
Maybe a balance.
Okay.
All right.
We're done.
All right.
It was a wild ride.
It was a wild ride as
usual.
usual. So remind everybody what they're talking about this week on their coffee walk.
So what's on your mind? Current events. You can do a host-led surprise topic, which for us was a who does it better, and then a dreams, and a would you rather.
Love it. So make sure you follow us on YouTube, subscribe there, look for us anywhere you get your podcast, Apple Podcast or Spotify, and also social media. We're kind of everywhere. We'd be happy to have you.
We are everywhere.
We are everywhere. So please listen in and tune in next time for another episode of Coffee Walk MD.
Bye.